Yo, what's good, chat? Good chat, what's good? Alright, so we are now here. So we are now here for 30 days challenge, and I basically made a tweet out on Twitter about the 30 days challenge that's going on. So yeah, but if y'all are new to the stream, I'm gonna be streaming 30 days straight consistently. I'm doing a challenge where I gotta build up this commentary channel for 30 days straight. So yeah, and it's an insane idea, but yeah, I posted on Twitter right here. This gonna be the channel we're blowing up. So we're basically gonna be working on WildTayReese. Like yesterday, if y'all was on yesterday's stream, I showed y'all the full course of how to basically clone another channel and get like the entry to barrier of it, but go in your own lane with it. But yeah, so like I said, this is what the stream's about, and it's about us giving this at least 30 days in to see where it goes. See where it goes, and what we want to try to avoid though is we want to try to avoid us going for at least. So we don't want to get 1K view jail. We don't want to get 5K is cool. 5K to 50K is winning. So that's what we want to go for. But if I basically show y'all one of my nieces over here to show y'all where it started out before it blew up. So I want to show y'all an example so y'all can better understand what I'm talking about. So nieces blew up from scripts. And if you didn't know that, so during this whole 30-day challenge, we're going to be improving these scripts. Nieces don't blow up because of clips. They blow up because of scripts and the clips on screen. It helps, like visual hook, visual storytelling. It goes a long way, but hooks blow up for the commentary reason. The viewers want to know what's about to happen next, and we want to make our scripts as good where the viewers won't click off, and we get a high state to watch. We need at least an 85 state to watch to go in viral territory range. So yeah, we need an 85 state to watch to go in viral territory range. Alright, so I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna log into my account. Just give me a few seconds real quick while I do this. And I want to show you my analytics. Alright, so this will work. YouTube. Alright, so yeah, this is working. Alright, so I'm gonna show you my analytics real quick of this channel over here that I was working on, but I want to show you where it started out, and it only took one short. And let me go ahead and make my camera a little bit smaller for y'all real quick. Let me go ahead and make it smaller. Alright, so we should be good. Yeah, we should be good. Alright, so here's my analytics. And I want to show y'all one of my channels that I started a few months ago, and when I was live streaming, I basically blew it up. I blew it up while I was live streaming. Alright, so yeah, hey, there's a lot of these coaches over at Gurus. Whatever these coaches got to say, don't listen to their advice because they give shitty advice. But yeah, that's all I want to basically tell y'all. Alright, so I want to show y'all the YouTube Creator Studio right here channel dashboard, where when we first started this channel, we had an 81 average percentage view. And you can see this show right here. For this one, we got a dashboard. We got a 93 average percentage view, which is great. So, and your first short, of course, will do as well, but we know the reason why this short went viral because look, it was basically this hook. Basically right here, this hook, and then the structure. The hook, and this hook was the most intriguing part right here to keep the viewers on longer. So let me move over my camera a bit to show y'all, but this hook right here was the most intriguing part. Let's go through and play it real quick so where y'all can hear it, but let's put the audio right here. Alright, I should be able to hear it. Y'all can hear it, right? I can't hear it. But this part of the hook is good. So we want to always try to go for 85 state to watch right here. 85 state to 81% state to watch. And you can see, so when we first did this for the first 24 hours. So first 24 hours, it was basically 3K views. That's why I'm doing this challenge. So first 24 hours, it went from 0 views all the way up until here, and then it stopped it. So if we go to customs, so 2 days selected. The day we posted this was about. Alright, so we posted this. Alright, December 6th. So we did this December 6th, and yeah, so I can see it. So December 6th custom. We go to December 6th. We go to 7 right here. You can see apply, and it was average view duration 1 minute on a 1 minute and 32-second video short. You see the engagement was 16K views, but when we worked 24 hours, we only had 2,000. It went up, and we gave it at least custom. So I'm gonna go to custom 7 days, and you see right here. So we literally went from 24 hours. We had a state to watch, 81% state to watch, 18% swiped away. And then we go back to custom. We see right here. So I'm gonna go to custom for the next day. You can see that it was basically improving. AI was still, and I don't know why AI does this, but sometimes when a video first process, it basically takes a minute for it to really push it out. So the state to watch, it goes up and then goes down, and that's just how the YouTube algorithm works. So you see right here. So we was basically right here. So we went from 3K views to 26,000 views, and that's why I'm going to be giving this at least this new channel we just started and prove that it's not luck. And I'm giving y'all day by day with it for 30 days straight because I know that the hook is the most important part. And at the top of our brain, we won't know why the hook went viral the way it did unless we analyze it with AI. That's the only way we can learn and better our video. So yeah. So being that AI is out, it can help us out. So right here, it was averaging 14 views. 2025 was averaging. So when it first started blowing up, if we go to basically go to 2025, we go to customs, we go to. So when we posted this, we made this short about. So let's go to here. When we first made this short, we made it about shorts. We made it December 6th. And you can see, if I go to settings right here, you can see future eligibility. I didn't have no number verified. No number verified. So it was the hook that made it viral. But yeah, we go to analytics. And we go over to engagement. And we go to first 24 hours. And you can see where this was. These engaged views was like this. For the first 2 hours, we was at 200. And then the album still needed his time to test it out more. So yeah, to test the video out more. But we go right here, like 8 days ago right here, apply. You can see literally where we were starting to still gain views. We wasn't gaining as much views, so let's go over here to the 10th. Alright, so you can see the 10th. Alright, so let's go over here to the, it took it about, alright, so you see right here, we was gaining at least, so it went from 700 to 20,000 views. So you see that YouTube, we gained, it went from 700 views to 26,000. That's because of the hook. That's because of the hook and the engagement rate we had. How viewers was engaged with it. We had 85% stayed to watch, 14% swiped away. So, and you notice that we posted the short December 6th. So after days later, it took it a few days until YouTube really tested out more to really push it. So the first 24 hours. We didn't have, so first day, it took it until December 7th, we were still at 3,000 views. And then if we go to custom and we go to, until December 7th, we go to December 8th. And we go to December 8th. And let's go to December 7th. So we're going to apply this. And you can see the 8th, 48,000 views. And you can see total views, selected range. YouTube was still testing it out. It wasn't fully pushing. We were still gaining like 51 views per hour. But yeah, so we'll go to here and we'll go over to, I'm going to do apply this. Alright, so this is where, let's go to first 24, let's go to first 7 days. So first 7 days, we wasn't gaining as many views. And first 90 days, it was still testing out more. And the first 300 days, we gained at least this. So like I said, it took it a few days for YouTube to really push it out. And then, yeah, it took it a few days, but yeah. But first 24 hours, we started with this. We started like this. So you see, we started gaining 71 views. We starting to gain more views and more views and more views. And that's when it skyrocketed. So yeah, it was basically flatlining and then it went back up and then YouTube would test it out more. But yeah, so like I said, your hooks are your most important part. But yeah, that's what we're going to be bettering over here. And I want to say YouTube is not no easy game. Like, you knowing this knowledge at the top of your brain is not an easy game. But yeah, so during this challenge, we're going to have shorts where we test it out. And we're going to have ones that flatline. And we're going to learn from the hook and then try to better it. And I want to basically say, Marcel Stunner over here, he did a challenge and he did it for like 30 days straight. And he was like consistently posting for at least 30 days straight. So he learned from his shorts dying out, and then what he was going to, and yeah. So it's just about you learning, and then you trying to better your next hook. Yeah, Marcel Stunner did a video right here. If you go to his channel.
This is day 2 of the 30-day challenge, where we try to monetize a new YouTube channel from complete scratch. And I've got some good news as well as the bad news. So let's start with the bad. Take my video down because it's not getting any views. And then I usually ask, when did you upload the video? And the person said, a week after I uploaded the video. And in the end, it got exact. Now I had 50k views around 1 week after I uploaded the video, and in the end it got exactly 90k views. So I hope the same thing will happen with this video right here on this channel, and I think it could even get pushed to more than 90k views because I keep uploading a new video every single day. The metrics and maybe make my videos performance worse because of that.
And most people don't know that I made a graph over so where if one short fell, we make sure the next hook is way better, and we gotta basically give Gemini the hook. And there's a folder called Pets Sauce Clone, where this clone folder where I basically went into full depth with this. So yeah, so we know that we're gonna know the reason behind our hooks, why it's gonna go viral, what's gonna get the views, and then if we don't hit the APVs we gotta hit, what we do next is after 24 to 48 hours, we pivot the angle, and we don't give that another angle until at least 30 days. We'll just get a better pillar. You'll probably ask me, what is the pillar? The pillar is the idea, the title behind it, and yeah. So if one pillar, let's say if we made a pillar, one got 1K views, which we just did on our pet channel, that one is failing. What we then do is we get a better hook, and we get a better idea for the next short, and yeah. So, and like I said, so you see disengagement was at least 66 state to watch, 33% swiped away, which was great, but we needed more state to watch, and of course, it's not enough for YouTube to push it out to a wider. But yeah, so it's not enough. And how do you know TayReese is not enough? Because it's not enough. So it did flatline right here, and you can see that if we go to 60 right here, it's 0. So it wasn't enough to get pushed out, but the hook it worked. It worked. So we did get a 93% APV, but the next hook we can make just as good as this hook, but way better for us to get a higher APV. But yeah, so. And the average view duration we got at least a 1 minute and 14, and we had a 1 minute and 20 minute short. So yeah, so 1 minute and 20 minute short. So yeah, 1 minute and 20 second short. But yeah, so 1 minute and 20 seconds short. So you see, first 16 hours, 46 minutes, 93. This is viral territory range. How do you notice TayReese? Because I made a graph over here where we basically know like the ranges of like every single short going viral. So the range is where it's gonna go from, and then where it's gonna aim at. So you see right here. So if we go to real time right here, so 0 to 5K, we want to start aiming for real time, and then when we start hitting 500K to 1 million real time in views, we could do 3 to 4 shorts per day. That means an outlier, and of course we gotta have latest views where we're actually hitting we gotta be hitting 10K to 20K views on our latest uploads. We can't. So yeah. For us to really do that, but yeah. And we can't be stuck under 3K to 4K view jail. And the dead zone for this replication thing, so the dead zone is when we're finding competitor views, we don't want to replicate nothing under 1K. Not under 1K, that means dead zone. What we want to basically go for is an outlier. We want to go for a ton with 10 million and 50 million views, or 1 million and 5 million, which is viral territory range. That means that no bigger channels haven't did this yet, and we're able to really stand out for it. So that's what we'll be looking for this whole 30-day challenge. But yeah, so what I'm going to basically go ahead and do is we're going to go over to Kind Order's channel. So if y'all know who Kind Order is, it's a short channel. And yeah, so, and we don't want to be replicating those shorts for over 2 years. Over 2 years, because that topic's basically died out. So we want to do something that's like, you see 2 years ago, and you see all his views per hour literally died out. So, and YouTube stops categorizing the short after 1 year. So yeah.
Not king of the jungle. I mean they are both bigger
and yeah, so we can subscribe to this channel, and yeah, we can subscribe to a few of these channels. But what I'm gonna go over to is Kind Order. So we're looking for outliers. We go to Kind Order, and we look for basically we don't want to do something that's where, and I'm gonna basically tell you the graph what we're gonna do. So yeah, we're gonna be using Gemini to help us out during this whole 30-day challenge. But yeah, we're locked in. Yeah. So the outlier secret right here, the 10 times rule. The trap is let's say if we replicate, if a channel has 1 million subscribers and we get 100K, this is a failure to the channel. So we want to go for 5 times more ratio than our average subscriber count. But yeah, and to do that, what we just do is we give basically Gemini the sheet, and Gemini, we bring it all the competitors' titles, and it'll look for us a great one to replicate, so we can stay viral, so we don't get view jail. We don't get view jail, and yeah, so we can stay in a good zone. But yeah. Alright, so we go over to kind order, we subscribe to this, and we're going to go ahead and do is open this up with a new window, new tab. You see kind order, so and you can see that I literally use CapCut for this. So we go to shorts, we go to 159 videos, we go to shorts, and you can see 76,000 views, 28,000, 3 million, 8 million right here. You can see that some months ago, but yeah, but what we're going to try to do is we want to look for shorts where it has low entry to barrier, where he's pulling like minimum of a lot of views like this. A lot of views, because you got to know that this isn't normal. Many channels can't even pull these many amount of views, so we know that we have something like this. So yeah, so what we're going to do is go to this latest. We're going to basically go on screen. We're going to copy all of his data. All of his data, and what we're going to do is basically copy it. So we're going to go to his whole channel, copy all his... Oh, we could just use like a... we're going to use a data scraper. So for the stream, we're going to use a data title scraper. So what data title scraper does is it basically scrapes all the competitors' titles, and then what we do is we get a CSV and we give it back to basically Gemini. So we're not even going to go through and copy it. We're going to use a scraper. So for today's stream, we're going to be using the scraper. So yeah, and we got a whole basically a whole 38 challenges about to happen. So make sure y'all stay tuned for it. But yeah, I'm gonna just be attempting to try to build this channel from at least we started last night. So I'm gonna be attempting to try to build up to at least 10 million views, and we'll see where it goes in 30 days. All we could just do, hope for the best, and we want to be aiming for like a ABV percentage over here, a 90%. We don't want to be stuck under 70% or 60% or 50. We want to stay in the viral zone, 80%, 90%, or 100% or higher. And you probably asked me, Tayreese, what does that mean? That means for the YouTube algorithm to keep categorizing it so the video don't die out. We want to have high ABVs, and yeah, high ABVs it equals more virality for us. But of course, our hooks got to be good. To do that, we just don't over guess it. We take what's working, and yeah, we're gonna be using a scraper, and we're gonna also come over to this channel. His name is Kind Order, I believe. Yeah. So his name is Kind Order. So we go to share right here. We go to copy URL. We will just go over to YouTube scraper. We're gonna paste his URL right here. And yeah, we're gonna paste his URL right here. We're gonna go over maximum videos per search. 50 videos. We could do at least 50 shorts. So what I'm gonna have it do is scrape. It's like 20 shorts, 50. Yeah, we could do like 40, 30, 20. Yeah. All right. So what's gonna go ahead and do is scrape me these, and then the JSV is it's gonna put in a JSON file. So what we just have it do is add it right here. So all right. So for the direct URLs, what we're gonna do is exit that. We're gonna come back to add right here, and we're gonna basically add his URL. So we're gonna add his URL Kind Order. So instead of, we're gonna do at least 40. No, we could do at least 50. 50's, yeah, 50's good. You know, at least 30. 30. No, 50. 50. Yeah, 50. 40. Alright, so this is maximum videos per search. This is maximum streams per search. So we just ignore that, and yeah, so now we will go ahead and do is just download transcripts. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically download all the transcripts. We're gonna put it in English. I'm gonna basically put this to SRT. No, yeah. So we're gonna say download subtitles, download transcripts. Alright, so we're gonna have it edit the transcripts. We're gonna SRT, and then yeah, we're gonna have it do all this. And in futures, what we could do is we could like do sorting by order. So we could sort by view count. We could sort by last. We could do like this year. We want to do this year. And for video views type, we could do videos or shorts. Yeah. Oh, we didn't really have to check that, so we can exit that right there and leave that. But yeah, all right. So, let's see if we could go to last year. We could go this year. Yeah, this year. All right. So now what's gonna go ahead and do is basically scrape. So it's gonna run through his channel, and it's gonna now scrape all his data. So this is the actor is cooking up some data matches. All right, data magic. So now what's gonna do is basically scrape us all his titles and scrape us all his transcripts. So we're gonna have the subtitles on the screen, everything together, and what we're gonna do is basically hand that over to Gemini so we can have better chances of us getting good views. So you see, now what it's going to go in and do is you see a source. You see the type right here, source, and you see URL. So now what it's going to go ahead and do is basically scrape us all his data. So you see we have his titles right here, cute cats, slippers for babies. You see we have dogs with strange cells, and then you see we have the most clingy cats ever, and then you can see we have the last moment. So, and you can see if we go to click it, it's really is short. So we have all his data up here now. Now that we're using the scraper, what the scraper allowed us to really do now, it allows us to see the minimum things that Gemini can't literally do. So yeah, and then what it does is, what I like about the scraper, it scrapes us the view count, I mean how many views it got, and then it scrapes us like the like count, how many like the ratio it gets, and then the duration, like how long the short is, and yeah, so, and it gives actually the URL. So that's what I like about this. And you see, we go to 4, we have everything. So what we literally just did was it saved us amount of time that fucking Gemini would take us. So like I said, on this whole 38 challenge, but we're looking for an outlier. We're looking for an outlier, and we're doing stuff with low entry to bear, where we have room. If we enter, we're going to automatically go viral. So yeah, so we're not going to go viral for luck. We do stuff that's proven in demand, and we do stuff where bigger channels aren't funding it, like, you know. So yeah, so we do angles that's really working. So what the scraper tool allows us to really do over here is it allows us. It allows us to scrape all his. We got his channel name. We have his channel view count. We have his likes view count. We have the date he posted it. We have the date he published it. We have the views. We have the duration of the short. We have the short's URL. We got over more than closely to 50. So we went ahead and we scraped all this data. So what I can now do is go to tablet. I can go to JSONV, and I can now go to export, and I can export this right here, JSONV. I can go download CSV, and I could hand this over to Gemini. So yeah, this is all I can really do. I can hand this over to Gemini. We have everything we need. So if we go through it right here, we have everything we really need. So we have everything we really need. Table, we got the video titles, we got the transcripts, we got everything we do. So all right, I'm gonna now show you guys how we're able to now scrape every single transcript. So what I'm gonna show you how we're able to scrape every single transcript. But yeah, so we can see the viral triggers. We can analyze it using Gemini. So now what we're going to do is go over to this. We're going to now go over to this. We're going to basically hand this over to Gemini. So we're going to hand this over to Gemini, and what we're now going to do, we're going to go to the folder. We're going to use the same folder. We're going to basically go to the folder we made last night, and this is a JSONV file. All right, so now what I'm going to show you how to do now is get the transcripts. So what we're now going to do is go to YouTube transcript scraper. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is post this on Twitter, and I want to let people know that I am streaming, because if they miss a stream during the 38 challenge, bro, that's on them, bro. But like I said, we're about to be close to having an outlier, so we're doing stuff that's proven, where bigger channels aren't funding the anal, where we have some room where we go to and we're going to get automatically get a viral video. We analyze the trigger of that. We analyze why it performed well today. I'm live. Alright, so let me tell Twitter I'm live real quick, but yeah. And we're going to be doing this for at least 30 days, so yeah, this is only day 1 today. And we're going to know the reason why I went viral today, and yeah. So, yeah. And we're going to basically learn, why is it performing as well? Why is it pulling these amount of views? Why is it doing this good on the album? So what we now do is go to try free, and yeah, we have a scraper over here, so we got everything we need. We got his titles, and you see we got his channel name kind of order. We have his likes, so we have all his likes. All right, so now what this tool allows us to do, okay guys, what this tool allows us to do now, let's go to here. What we're gonna now do is scrape all 50 of his transcripts. So we're basically doing a demand of it. So alright, so guys, what we're now gonna do is we're gonna get all this transcripts. So what I'm gonna have y'all do is we're gonna basically come over to here, and let's see if we're able to copy this. Let's see if we're able to copy this and paste this here. Alright, so guys, we're not able to do that. Alright, so guys, what we're gonna basically now do is have all our AI chat. So we're gonna have a Gemini do is have Gemini. So we're gonna go to a new tab. We're gonna open up a new tab, right? We're gonna open up into a new tab, and I'm gonna open up 2 tabs. So now what I'm about to have Gemini do is give us all the URLs on screen. We want to manually go through it and put. Nah, you know what? Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. We're not. You know what? Fuck it. You know what? We gonna do something even way better. We gonna do something even way better, bro. But yeah, we're gonna go over to a shorts channel kind of order, and we have a lot of these. We have Infinity Diaries. We're gonna try to get. We're gonna have. We're basically about to target these channels and target the reason why they're going viral and how we could take the how demand of it and then post it on mine so mine can go viral, but in our own angle. So yeah. So what I'm gonna now do is basically paste this here, and yeah. So we're basically targeting now. All right. So now what I'm gonna do is now paste this here. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna basically add his URL here. So I'm gonna add his URL, and if it lets us add his shorts transcript, oh, so it needs a transcript to his shorts. All right, so mainly, fuck it, we're gonna take all the time out of the day to do this, bro. Let's just lock in, bro. Let's lock in. So what I'm gonna mainly have to do is I see what I gotta do. So I gotta come over here. I gotta basically go to this data sheet. I gotta drag this here, and what I'm gonna have AI do is give me all the links. Give me all the URL links from this file. Just send it on a chat. Type it. All right, now what it's gonna do is give me every single URL link. So it's now gonna analytics, and you see right here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna manually copy these links, and we're gonna do like 20. So we're gonna do 20, and we're gonna do it for like 20. So we're gonna go to here. We're gonna copy this. And you want to know hard work payoff. So if y'all not doing this, by the way, we're basically training our Gemini chat more so we get viral scripts just like his, but in our lane. And yeah, so we can go viral. So we're not guessing, and we're basically about to, instead of us mainly having to use a transcript, download to like what the most of the coaches be showing y'all, we are now using this tool to scrape everything one by one. So what this tool manually allowed me to do, it's about to scrape it one by one. It's about to scrape every single thing on this channel. And like, you know, when let's say if it's a tractor trailer, let's say you know how they be riding at construction things, when they're working on the roads, they use the road thing to fucking scrape it with the ground. That's what we're about to do. We're about to use a tool to scrape us every single script from a channel without us mainly having to go through it and do it on a transcript site. So this shit basically saves us. So yeah. So what we're now gonna do is basically come in here. We're gonna now paste this here. We're gonna go to add, and we're gonna add all these motherfucking transcripts here. All right, yo. Stop fucking calling my phone, bro. I'm busy with a YouTube session right now, yo. I don't know who you are. Stop calling me, bro, please, before you get blocked. And how did y'all get my number in the first place, bro? Like, what the fuck? All right, so let's go over to here. So what we're now going to do is we're going to copy all these links. So these are all his channels. Like I said, I know the owner of Cat Order. He's a white dude who's running this channel, by the way, chat. If y'all didn't know, I know who Cat Order is, so I'm cool with a few of these YouTubers off stream, so I have a lot of these connections, but he's a white guy that's running it, by the way. But yeah, so same with Infinity Diaries, it's a white guy that's running that channel, but yeah. But I'm cool, and he's a cool guy, cool people. So yeah, so what we're gonna do is add this. We're gonna add this right here, and we're gonna add a lot of them. So we're gonna do at least 20. Yeah, we're gonna do at least 20. We already got 7 to 8. So yeah, so we're gonna go manually and just copy these URLs, and we're gonna paste these here. So what this does is this trains our AI chat where we get good scripts. We get good high quality scripts. We have the maximum chance of what's going viral. So it basically trains our AI chat so where we could get better scripts like our competitors, but way stronger ones. So yeah, we're doing this from 1 million views shorts, by the way. But yeah, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this at least for 9. At least for 9 should be good. Yeah, 9 should be good. 9 should be good. Chat 10 should be good. All right, so we not gonna do all the way 20. All right, that should be good. All right, so what we're now do is basically add this. And run options, what we're going to do is basically, so build, we can ignore it. Alright, so now what we're going to do is come over to here. We all edited it, right? Alright, so we could rent actor, or what we could do is we can use another, so let me see something right here. YouTube transcript. So YouTube transcript, download scraper. All right, so there's a few of them, a lot of them. Amplify transcript right here. Yeah, so you see, there's one that we could try for free. So we could try this for free and do this one. So we're gonna be using this free one over here because I know y'all probably don't got money. So I'm not gonna have y'all do this one. I'm gonna just transfer it over and use this one. So yeah, this should work. All right, so yeah, this should work. Yeah, this should work. So we're gonna go through his URL of his videos, and we need the URL of the video. All right, so if it lets us add a channel URL, that would be great. All right, so we're gonna go to here, save and start. Yeah, so this other one, if y'all want, y'all can pay for it, but I don't recommend it. So yeah. All right, so now what this tool is gonna allow us to do is gonna now cook up. So it's gonna basically gather all the data from his channel. So you see, it's gathering all the scripts. So what we're gonna do is basically go in JSONV. We're gonna have AI basically give us this in the CSV, and we're gonna hand it back over to Gemini. So y'all probably ask me, why are we over here doing all this, gathering this transcripts? We're basically now training our chat where for this whole 30 days straight, we can have good scripts where, and then we basically analyze the viral trigger, why it's gonna do all the way it did, and we're gonna basically analyze so we know if this is a good script, so we don't share over guess, so we know this is a script that's gonna go viral. Like, you know, because if we go through all of our competitors' transcripts, you can see if we go to transcript downloader, his scripts wasn't as good, and we try to make better scripts than him. Make better scripts than him. We have a way better structure than him, but yeah. And we're in the same sub niche, but yeah. We just take what already worked and we do it in our own way. So where YouTube can see that now we're doing it transformative, but yeah. Alright, so what we're gonna do is go to a CSV. We're gonna now basically export this into JSONV. So what this JSONV is gonna allow us, we all have as transcripts over here. So what we're gonna do is basically feed this over. So alright, so let me show you one of these competitors' transcripts, and I want to show you that his videos wasn't so fancy. Most of these videos be fish. Most of the scripts be fish. So you can see it over here. His transcript was trying to find a puppy, and you can see every time this owner has a bath and his dogs, the puppies always goes and hides. So you see, instead of us starting off with every time, we start us off with like the. So we use what already worked. So what I'm basically do is go over here to this transcript, and I'm gonna basically give this to. I'm gonna give this to Gemini. So we're gonna go to Gemini, and I'm gonna also give it the URL. So what Gemini could do is watch the YouTube video on its own. So it could go through the whole video and watch it if we wanted to. All we just gotta do is tell Gemini, oh, watch the YouTube video. Tell us the reason why I performed it. Tell us the reason why I gained those many amount of views. What was so good about the script? Was it the hook trigger? What trigger? And we know that the 30 seconds of the starting of the hook is the most reason why most hooks go viral the way they do. So yeah. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna go to this transcript. We're gonna basically paste this here. We're gonna go ahead and get this to AI. And yeah, like I said, I'm exposing my whole method. This is a method that most of the so-called gurus ain't want me leaking, but I gotta run up a whole 30 days of flex on them, bro. So yeah, I gotta run up a whole 30 days of flex on them, bro. And I'm a talk my shit, bro, on these videos. You feel me? So I got my chance right now to do my time to do this whole 30 days. Like Marcel's starting dead, so I'm finna talk my shit. I'm finna have fun with this shit. You feel me? So yeah. I'm finna have fun with this shit for streaming. But yeah, we gonna go a full 30 days with this shit. But yeah, cause you know I'm one of the best YouTube automation experts in the world right now. Nobody's better than TayReese. Nobody's better than TayReese. Nobody can fuck with TayReese. Nobody as consistent like TayReese when it come to this shit. He can't be fucked with when it come to this shit, bro. You feel me? TayReese is the GOAT, bro. TayReese is the GOAT. TayReese showed his viewers ways to really grow for real. TayReese showed his viewers ways when they have a bad hook, how to better it, how to double down on it for the next video to have that maximum chances to go viral. And by the way, this will be below in the description, so y'all ain't gotta pay me $300, $3,000 like some of the crews. This will be given to y'all for free. So yeah, this is only the first day. So we got at least 29 more days left, but we're gonna go for full 30 days with this and see where this channel goes. But yeah, all right. So back to this. What I'm not gonna do is I'm gonna get this to AI. So now what I'm gonna do is get this to AI. I'm gonna click enter. So analyze my competitors' transcripts and titles and tell me which one to do next. And so for my next idea, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna come over to here. Since we already posted our other short yesterday, I'm gonna go to YouTube Studios. I'm gonna go to open this right here. Open. I'm gonna go to YouTube Studios.youtube. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go to channel dashboard. I'm gonna copy all these and I'm gonna copy all this data. So When I go ahead and copy all this data, I'm gonna paste it here. So I'm gonna paste all this data here, and yeah. So now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm go to engagement. So we go to details, editors. I'm gonna get the script. I'm gonna gather my old script, and I'm gonna tell AI this is my old script, so where it knows, so it could come out in a way better script. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is basically paste this, and AI already knows our built-in structure. So for my old recent chats over here, it knows it has all of our data on all of our old structures. So it knows the whole structure that works for the channel. So where we don't reinvent the wheel, because we basically trained it. We trained it to come out with high quality scripts and high quality titles. So we basically give it our lane. But what I'm gonna go ahead and do is basically go to the arrow right here. I'm gonna go to the dashboard, and then most people overguess their scripts, and they don't know the reason behind this. Like the trigger, what triggered the script to do as well on the YouTube platform for YouTube to push it through every single phase. What was so good about this hook? What was so good about the script? And most people don't know. And then there was coaches telling y'all that every single video y'all made, y'all need to add a CTA and an open loop. That shit is wrong. See, the first thing, and I'm gonna tell y'all facts. Yeah, idea matters. Ideas go from title to your script. Any AI reads off the idea. Once you give AI that title, it knows off the title if it needs an open loop, it knows if it needs a CTA, it knows all that, and it knows your lane. But most videos don't need that, and it depends on what your niche is. It depends on your topic. It depends on what script you're doing, what script you have, and AI knows everything you need to do. So, and like I said, I go into full depth with it. I am a professional coach. I do look forward to doing this, and like I said, yeah. All right, so thanks, Grandma. She brought me McDonald's. All right, so what we'll go ahead and do is basically paste these titles here and paste these scripts. So this is our other competitor script. That's why I told y'all, bro. I don't care how many updates or how many channels get flagged, bro. I have methods. I have methods, and you gotta think I have YouTube employees. We got YouTube employees we work with, bro. It's like we got the key to this YouTube shit for shorts, and we're gonna keep having a key, but we're gonna keep fucking up these grooves through the years. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is basically paste all this data here, and I'm gonna basically paste this data. So you see, all I'm gonna do is paste this data, and it's gonna say TayReese best analytics. So you see, you see. So what it's gonna now do is it's gonna say latest views. Why is this? It's gonna basically tell us how our views is, engagement for 44 likes, 2 comments, retentions, 93% averages in view. That means people are watching almost the whole thing. And this is the hook. So your hook is debunking, and this is Lion versus Kings. And then you see, we're gonna have it do for the day's title. I'm gonna have it line it up for the day's title. So, and I want to show you exactly how I'm gonna know that I'm lining up. When I'm gonna have AI, I'm gonna basically give AI a whole screenshot. AI's about to have a whole screenshot where it's about to have a whole selfie of everything that's going on in the analytics. So it knows. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and give it a screenshot of our analytics. So yeah, so we go to dashboard. We go to dashboard, and what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna basically paste this here. I'm gonna say, give me my next idea for the day, title and script that will go viral, and we are going viral because we're gonna know the reasoning, and we're gonna know the reasoning behind it. So what's gonna trigger it for the YouTube algorithm to push it? What's the trigger behind this? What's the trigger behind this? We know that it's not gonna be the clips. We know that it's gonna be the storytelling, the hook. So yeah. So, give me a script, type it with no scenes, tell me the reason and what's gonna stop the viewers from scrolling, and what's the reasoning of it going viral. So, yeah, we basically type this right here, and it's gonna tell us the reason why it's going viral. You see visual actions, close up, it says, alright, it says, yo, I got it. So, you see, what it's going to go ahead and do is it gives us the whole script. So we have this whole script right here, most people, and we have another title. So we basically stay in a cluster. AI knows about our titles. It knows about our angles. And we just don't bring random angles to the niche because, look, well, I want to tell you that overkills the fucking niche. So there was gurus telling you, oh, bro, you need to replicate this. You don't bring random angles to a fucking niche. You gotta screenshot it. There's certain lanes, certain titles you gotta do for that niche, or else if you're bringing every single title at niche, you're gonna get views out. You're gonna get views out. Your video's gonna die out. So, yeah. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna tell it, give me the script with no scenes. This is gonna basically give me the title, but yeah. So if we go to the 3 dots right here, export and docs, we got export and docs, and you can see that we have this title. It says "Why the Eagles Biological Nightmare." So we could basically open this docs up right here. Open this docs. We go to here, and you see that we have this whole script. So like I said, this will be given to y'all below on a link where you can check it out. But the retention strategy right here. So 93% of the viewers will stand right here and engagement bait. So yeah, stay or run. Stay or they gonna walk away. So you know. So I'm gonna just basically have AI do it right here. I'm gonna basically tell it to give me the script with no scenes. So I'm gonna basically tell it take out all the scenes. And scenes is like the hook, the numbers, and we just tell it remove all that. Just give us a script. And yeah. And I'm gonna basically tell it is stick to the structure. So we were sticking to a structure over here, so this is important. So our structure was this. So we basically told you how to do is we told that we want to stick to the structure. So we stick to the structure. We don't change it around. We stick to this structure. Okay. And AI understands everything. AI basically understands the idea. It knows if it needs a CTA, if it needs a loop. So yeah. So we basically stick to the structure. So you see lethal end in the bridge, and yeah. So what I'm gonna basically have AI do now is just give me the script. So it's gonna basically give me the script. This is 150 to 200% because the viewers doesn't realize it. So yeah, I'm gonna basically ask it like how many seconds is it short. So you see 0.28 seconds right here short. And then what I'm gonna have it do is basically take out the scenes and just give us over the script. And yeah, so we can see why does this go viral. It says no ending. It says no ending. Fake you. This is most viewers swipe away when they here subscribe. But yeah, so same thing with like Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast does CTAs. He do the scripts, and he ends his, you know how he ends his videos off with like a loop. So same with this. Mr. Beast has a CTA in some of his shorts, and then he ends his videos off with like a loop. So a loop is towards the end where we don't put no CTAs. But yeah, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is now go over this hook. The why, it's a why like so basically stop the scroll. And then you see right here, so we now have the whole script. So we now have the whole script, but yeah, so you see is this the only bird? And then yeah, so we can have this, we have the whole script. So what we just do is copy the script over to one of our voiceover softwares. But yeah, so we could also have it so easy as why this stops scrolling the hook, visuals unclimbing. Alright, so I'm gonna basically have it do is you can see the retention strategy right here, 93%. And yeah, so what I'm gonna basically have it do is most people are terrified of wolves. So what we basically do is come in here and we basically just copy the script right here. So we just copy the script. Let's go up. So you can see this is the hook. So this is the hook, and then this is like the call to action. So the call to action is like the ending. And then this is starting like the hook. So yeah, so we could just copy the words, and yeah, we could just copy the words, and it will just give us the words. So you see the words just right here. We just copy this into our voiceover software, and yeah. So we're gonna be using Google AI voiceover. That works really well. But yeah, but also let me show you my other pest channel. I have more than one. I have more than one pest channel, but I had a coach into an inning that was running it, but he was being a liar. So I might get to kick him off the team soon. So if he can't do his thing. But I'm gonna give bro another chance if he can't do his thing, bro. He told me he was busy with school and stuff because he couldn't edit, but he was editing the Pets by WildTayReese channel for me while I was running these other channels over here because you could know I only can run but so much. I only have 2 fingers, bro, or 2 hands, but yeah. So I need a team to outsource to run many other niches for me, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Getting Europeans, Indians, because I know Indians are the greatest ones to work for. People on Upwork, Fiverr, they're not good ones to work for. Most of them are liars, and most of them will see one of your niches and try to copy it, and then most of them won't work with you properly. So I know the European ones, like on Telegram and stuff, like the editors, they're really good. So we're gonna try to look for it so we can put something together with them. But yeah. So for the first 30 days though, for this challenge, I'm gonna be editing myself. I'm gonna be using CapCut. So if y'all want to use CapCut, you can use that. You can use black and white stroke. But if you want to get editors where it's gonna be hard for people to replicate your video, you can have maximum chance of you going viral though. But yeah. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna show you one of my other channels real quick, chat. I'm gonna show you one of my commentary channels over here. All right, so this is one of my commentary channels right here, studios, and we don't care about subscribers. I want to tell you that subscribers don't matter most. What we care about is the script. The script. We care about the trigger. We care about how long the viewers will stand, and they're not clicking off too early. And every single most of those gurus telling y'all that, oh, just add random scripts. No, you gotta know the reason. What would keep these viewers stand on the video? Wherever the parts we're dropping down at retention, that's the part for the next video where we improve that part of the script at, or we improve that part of the visual footage at. The visual footage is the clips we're using. So yeah, you see, average view duration is 0.32. And you see this is checkmark. And then this right here, we got a 5K views, and this was 70%. It could have been way better, but you see 100% of views are still right here. So we wanted 119% of views at 3 seconds in, and we ended it off with at least 48%. But we know that the hook got to be good, and yeah, the hook is the most important part when it comes to short. So the hook, and yeah, but there was my boy. He was using Premiere Pro After Effects over here. He was editing it for me, but
dentist. Predators get work. Divers swear they clean better than a human.
I like the way how he was doing it. We know what makes this short viral. It's not the visuals. It's the hooks and the subtitles. When the viewers go on their phone and they're scrolling on their phone. What stops them is they hear the voice in their ears, and then they see what's on screen. What they see is on screen. They see the only thing. So let's say if shorts like this, when this is glow, what they see on screen is the fucking glow of the subtitles. And it don't be because your clips are bad. It's because you're storytelling, bro. Your scripts, and then what the viewers are seeing the text. They're seeing the text on screen, and yeah, so the text will keep them from scrolling. So if I was a human being and I was seeing it, bro, what keep me from scrolling, bro, is a text. Like I'll see that this text is really good, and we never seen a show like this. So when you make shows like this, never been done, you have maximum chance of you getting pushed quicker. So yeah, you can see. We gained 5K views, 25K, and we was getting consistent views. But you see, when we was using CapCut, we was literally getting view gel for the subtitles. But we know that the scripts and the subtitles gotta be as good, gotta be in front, like where the viewers can see it when they go to see the short. But yeah, this is another short channels of mine, and I'm still working on it though. But it's just my bro that was helping me out. He's making excuses why he's saying that he can't really be consistent on it. He's busy with school, but yeah, he's Indian. He was running this channel for me, and you can see settings right here. I made him editor mode, so I gave him editor mode, and he was running it for me. But yeah, we verified the phone number. You see permissions. I made him editor mode where he's able to post on the channel, and yeah, while running other channels. So yeah, but you can see over there advanced features, no made for kids, future eligibilities, phone numbers verified. But yeah, so he's making excuses why he's in school and he can't post on the channel for me. And yeah, so right now. I'm going to be running the other pet channel for 30 days straight myself, but I want to show you some results over here. So you see 77% take the watch. You can see right here. So this short right here, 77% of viewers still watching right here. So we know that the hooks is what works. So, and AI gives us great hooks. We don't start out, and we know what a bad hook is. We know what a good hook is. So yeah. So we don't know the fucking psychology behind the hooks. We're not really good at it yet. So we're still getting our skill set, still getting there. So yeah. We can do but so much. And this channel's at 99,000 views, but it's going to grow more as we stay more consistent. But you can see that we have consistent ABVs. The ABVs could be a bit better, but yeah. Alright, so for today's idea, we're going to be using this. We're going to be using this script. And yeah, we're going to basically start off. I'm going to basically tell it that. So let's see the hook. Let's see the hook trigger. Let's basically A-B test it real quick. A-B test this hook. And let me know what's the expected views for it, and expect that ABV it could get to go viral. And most gurus say focus on views. No, we focus on the ABV and we focus on the AVD. How long the views will stand, because it tells us if the AVD is way higher than the for the short, then the video will still get pushed. All right, you see this right here? This one was at least analytics. You see engagement. This one was 1 minute and 14 seconds, and you see 1 minute and 32. We had mostly the whole short, and yeah, mostly they stayed throughout the whole short for us. So 81% of views, like 81% of views that was came to the short, 81% of them stayed. So, and I told YouTube that, oh, if 81% of the views stayed, that means, like, let's say this. Let's say if we got a line, we got a line at 81 people right here, and then a line at 50. So let's say if no, we're not gonna guess like that, bro. We're not gonna do that shit, bro. It's gonna take too much time. So yeah. So we're gonna expect it. AVD, you see 100% and then 110%. It's just people will naturally watch 3 to 5 seconds right here, and they'll loop back. They'll loop back to the beginning. So yeah. And you can see the bridge, the loop, and the results. So yeah. So this is why the bridge, and this is why this works. Why this will work. This is why the bridge, why it works. But yeah. So you can see. So it says it creates a incremental itch that can be scratched by letting the video restart. And yeah. So you can see kind order, and you can see 45 million views. And yeah. All right. So and I want to tell y'all too that my boy Tim Dunn Evolve, he teaches the same thing I teach in Romero. So if you want to learn more, you could go learn from Tim. Tim's video, 51 videos. I have more videos out than Tim. I've been coaching longer than Tim. Tim probably been here longer than me, but I'm going 10 more years with it. I started last year, but yeah, I stayed as consistent, and some girls can't stay as consistent. That's why they have teams working for them. But yeah, and some of them is just sitting back. They don't even edit their videos. They don't even do the ideation. Ideation is the titles and the scripts. They do the lazy part of it, but yeah. So we go to expected engagement. You see since the happy looks, and then yeah. So Tim dropped a video a few hours ago. If you want to go watch it, he dropped a video with his so-called buddy over there was winning.
Or stories matter more than metrics. The moment we started focusing on how good are the stories that we tell, the channel exploded again. And for the entire period when we over-obsessed over swipe rates and ABVs, the channel was struggling. Number 5. Built to keep. YouTube is one of the only small businesses that you can actually sell.
And we're doing channels that build up a business. We're not doing it to get rich scheme or try to monetize it. We do channels that build up a business. We don't do it over more than a year.
Or monetize as semi-passive income. So it doesn't really matter at which stage of your journey you are. Always think long-term. Think in 12 months from now. How do you see your channel? How do you see yourself running a network channel? Or running just one channel and dividing
but yeah,
your entire attention there, or selling the channel for multiple 6 figures and living life. Whatever it is that your long-term goal, make sure that you're actually on track to that by checking all of the 4 previous boxes. And this is how you build long-term. And obviously it's proven by this channel, which is the second channel from our portfolio to cross 30k a month mark, 1.4 billion views, 130k in revenue with 1 million followers that we crossed recently. Now, I'm taking on 7 new clients this month inside of the Art of Beauty program. This is the exact program that Seb went through. This is where he learned how to find a niche, create a niche with the niche band, find ideas, write scripts. We did daily script reviews of his videos, and then introduce hundreds.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be showing y'all of most of the stuff that Tim is showing y'all. So what I'm gonna have AI do now is create a SOP. So if I didn't tell you that, what Gemini is now allowed to do, it's now allowed us to create a SOP. So you probably ask me, Terry, what is the SOP file? So SOP is a system operation protocol system. So yeah, so what I'm gonna basically just do is go to this. I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go to extracting links. We're gonna go over to this.
Dollars in revenue, and when I'm going to show you how to script band so that you can also expect hundreds of millions of views across all of our videos. Now, if you decide to do that, then the first link in the description will take you to the Art of YouTube website, where you can book a free 30-minute call with the head of client strategy at the Art of YouTube. This is where you get the niche validation tool and the YouTube profit calculator.
And you know the reason why the hook didn't do as well, and the reason why the script didn't do as well. So yeah, so And when you know that, it's easier for you to like maximize your chance to go viral on many other channels too. So yeah. So what we're not gonna do is have AI basically make us an SOP file. So a SOP file is a system operation protocol system producer. But yeah. So what I want to go ahead and do is scroll up, go to Google Drive. System operation protocol producer. SOP file. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is basically go over to this. And if y'all check the Conan folder had at least a lot of megabytes in there, so a lot of stuff in the other streams. So if you go to it, they have everything you need, so you can look through it. And yeah. Alright, so back over to this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up. We're gonna have AI basically make us a system operation protocol producer, and yeah, SOP. So I'm gonna go over to my Twitter screenshots, and y'all know on Twitter, all I basically do is post my results over here. That's really Twitter is really for. Post my results, and yeah. So what I'm gonna basically do is go over there, and I'm gonna basically come over to Gemini real quick. Go to 3 bars. I'm gonna go over to this. I'm gonna go over to hidden assist. I'm gonna go over to video analytics, audit. I'm gonna go to video analytics audit. You see WildTayReese hidden assist. I'm gonna go to close that. I'm gonna go to YouTube reuse content strategy system. All right, so what this is, we could basically go here and do. We could basically download this. We could tell AI that we just want a protocol system just made just like this for the newer thing we're doing. So yeah, now Gemini allows do now to make system protocol producer files. You need that to look at things better. So you could make the script so you could it basically plan it. So it plans it where because our brains could look at so much and we could read it off screen just like this. So it's really good for our brains. So yeah, so I made this yesterday using Gemini, and Gemini can now make system operation protocol producers, and I found that out like really last night. So yeah, so you see there was a sheet right here called frequency logic, and yeah, so when you have at least more than 500K views on your channel, 1 million, you would do like 1 times per day if you have total views 500K to 1 million. But if you hit 1 million real time and then you do 4 times shorts per day, but yeah. Alright, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna come over to here. I'm gonna basically go to Pets and WildTayReese, and I made a whole gem. A gem is like a prompt, so a gem we got everything coded where it can help us go viral, like get the maximum chance to have that viral video, get that viral video. But yeah, we're gonna go to YouTube niche analytics, animal facts. And I'm building it up on my own. Nobody's really here to help me. So, and I want to tell y'all too, doing this challenge, nobody's here to help me. I coach myself. I taught myself everything. None of the gurus around me taught me nothing, bro. He never taught me nothing, bro. I must say I learned some shit from a few of their videos, like Romero, coolest person, Shane, but me alone, I taught myself all this knowledge. All this knowledge, but yeah. I taught myself all this knowledge, but yeah. So what we're gonna do is go to Pets and WildTayReese, Pets and clone right here. We're gonna go over to YouTube niche analytics facts. You see Jaguar and audit. So what we're gonna do is basically go to here. We're gonna click this YouTube niche. All right, so we're gonna click back. All right, so we're gonna click for the day's idea. Yeah, no coaches taught me nothing. They're lying. What we're gonna do is we're gonna screenshot this. We're going to screenshot this. We're going to come back over to Gemini. We're going to paste this. And what I'm going to just have it do is make me an SOP. Make me a SOP file like this, but with all the text in the chat. Be tight. Create me it. So we're just gonna now do is create it. But yeah, like I said, when you have a Gemini gem, it's easier for you to go over to your old chats, like to review everything. So and one gem is easier. Then you start going from over 1,000 chats. So having one gem, like as that gem, it helps you out. So helps you stay motivated to keep going. But yeah, all right. So what I'm gonna have it do is basically go ahead and make me SOP files. So you see, it made a strategy file. We have a document PDF. So all we just do is go to this, and we have a whole SOP. So this is beating each of them. You see strategy. So we got everything we really need. So what I'm gonna have it do is basically avoid this. I'm gonna say instead of this, make me a PDF with this. So what we're gonna have it do is update this. So we're gonna say, make me a PDF with this. So I'm gonna just come to the bottom of it and just type it. So yeah. So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna basically copy all this right here on screen. And what we could have did too, we could have put it like in a document file if it's too much, or if, like too much for you to type. So what I could go ahead and do is I could go up to here. I could basically just attach this to like a fucking document file. So yeah. So I could just go to document file. It's there's a lot of them so we could use. We could use a lot of them like over here. So we could go to here. We could basically download this. Plain TXT. Alright. We could basically go to here. We could go ahead and do is have it line this up in a PDF file. So yeah. So alright, follow me. Line this up in a PDF file for me to read. Not that other stuff. Type. So it's gonna basically put this in a PDF file so we can read this, and so we can have most chances of us going viral on this platform. So yeah, so you see analytics. So analytics is gonna basically go in and create the file. And yeah, so it's gonna go in and create the file, and yeah. And tomorrow's day 2, by the way. So you see WildTayReese strategy right here. So we have this wild PDF file here, WildTayReese viral loop. So you see right here, we have everything we need. So it's just targeted video happy, and then this is our scripts that we use, and then we have wider hooks. Our viewers, this is visuals confusion. This is the angle. This is the happier equal face often mistakes for a human mass. This is uncommonly valid. So you see the shocking comparison, and it basically tells like the infinite loop. The loop is like towards the end of the video. So this is the bridge is directly back to the start. So this is often tricking the viewers into watching 1 in 5 times of the 2 times though 68 to 68%. So this is algorithm projection. So this is expected retention, 100% retention right here. You see 93% is the baseline, and you see 2 to 5% viral velocity. And yes, so you can see no outros. And then what I'm gonna basically have it going and do is I'm gonna basically go ahead and download it. I'm gonna say put in the file like expected views, and expected AVD, average view duration. So we're gonna get. So I'm gonna go ahead and do is go over to this. I'm gonna go back over to and like I want to tell you guys, a lot of these coaches, gurus in the space, they overcomplicate the process, bro. So I'm able to do this in real time and tell you how to really set up things so we could go viral the way we do and get these views. Because gurus don't know the reason why they go viral. And they don't know the reason behind that hook. What's the viral trigger of it? So they just be sitting there over guessing. So put in the file the expected that AVD and expected views, and yeah, include it. So I'm just gonna have it go in and do is include it. So it's gonna go ahead and update it, and yeah. So being that we have a file folder, and remember all of our memories, everything we're typing in literally in a custom gem of the Gemini chat. So yeah, a custom folder of the Gemini chat. But yeah. Yeah, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is go to this, and I want to basically, tell you that I called out those fucking coach earlier. His name was so-called Brian. He overcomplicates the process, bro. You overcomplicate the process.
Let's talk about script writing with AI. So before you even write a single word, you need to stop. Oh, I am much more likely to get
fucking overcomplicating the fucking process and shit, bro. Tell them they gotta put loops up, and no, the fuck they don't, bro. It depends on what their idea is. What their idea is off the title. If the title, then yeah, I would tell them you gotta put a loop in or CTA.
YouTube video, the aha moment.
And then AI tells them the angle of their video, and they title and the script, and AI tells them the template of if it's educational, entertainment, whatever.
showing them how easy it is to use the subscriber tool.
And then AI could also tell them the topic, where the script, where the audience demographic is going. Like if it's going to USA, UK, it could basically tell them that. And it tells you what category we should post it on.
The title, right? Because the title over here that we previously did in the last step, the laziest way to write viral YouTube scripts. We have the title that is the laziest way to write viral YouTube scripts. I want you to expand on the angle of the video, and then back we see what it gives us, and we want to define all of this before we actually go ahead and write this.
So it says, based on your current jogger baseline, it says expected AVD 1 minute and 14, 2.5K attention view goal, and this is right here retention 1 in 10. So yeah, so this is why this is the goal. And then so now what we're gonna go ahead and do is create the video. So yeah, we're gonna copy the script. We're gonna throw this into our voiceover software. We're gonna be using Google AI Studios. All right, so we're gonna use Google AI Studios. Yeah, so we're gonna use Google AI Studios, but yeah. All right, so we're gonna go over to the ad. Yeah, and many gurus over here overcomplicate the process of scripting. Like, that's basically what.
So let's talk about script writing with AI. So before you even write a single word, you need to start with the end in mind, right? You want to understand all of the different components that goes into building a rocket, right? Similarly, if I know what a good YouTube video looks like, and then I prompt AI to get me to the end result, I am much more likely to get to the end result. Whereas if you, the actual noob at YouTube, doesn't know what a good YouTube video looks like, you're going to prompt AI to oblivion, you're going to keep telling it, oh, improve my open loops, open my hook, improve my intro, right? And you're going to tell it to do all of these different things, and then it's going to give you something completely different, and you're still not going to know what a good YouTube video looks like. So actually AI will help you speed up a lot of this process. But if you're going to be a complete noob and you don't know what a good YouTube video looks like, and you don't know where you want to take your viewer with that specific video, then AI is just going to give you a bunch of slop, and then you're going to say it's bad, and then you're not going to know why, right? So it's important to start with the end in mind. That's why I have this point number 1. You have to understand the theory before you go ahead and write your YouTube script. So first, you want to figure out 3 things. What emotion is your video creating, right? Whether it's inspired, sadness, motivated, what emotion are you creating? What transformation are you promising? And what is the aha moment for the viewer? If you're able to figure out these 3 things, when you read your full AI YouTube script, you'll be able to tell, oh, this is actually a good YouTube script or not. Because if it doesn't bring out the emotion, and it doesn't create a transformation that's promised, and there's no aha moment, what's the point of that YouTube script? You know? So these 3 things actually have to be figured out before you write the full script. So you want to know your content type, right? These 3 answers storytelling based on your content type. Whether you're creating a motivational video, educational video, entertainment video, or a storytelling video. So if you're creating educational content, right, the target emotions will be, fulfillment, trust, confidence, right? Especially if you're selling a product on your channel, or maybe you're a business YouTube channel. Right, on the left, the easiest way to start Amazon KDP in 2025 for beginners, right? You want to elicit a certain level of trust, or how to reprogram your dopamine to crave hard work, right? That will create confidence in them, that will create fulfillment in them, and that they are ready to go out there and work. So this is more educational content. Whereas if you're doing motivational content over here, it's time to reset, restart, and refocus in 2026. Some Sigma grindset stuff. Watch this every day and change your life. 66 million views, right? Really, the target emotion here is inspiration, right? Oh yeah, I'm ready to get out there and go to work, right? Now, if you create a script, like a motivational script, and it doesn't actually bring out inspiration, then there's no point. Or if you're doing entertainment, right, the target emotion is fun, or the target emotion is also escapism, right, where people, who aren't happy with their lives, or maybe they're super stressed, they can watch an entertainment video and be a lot more excited, right, have that fun emotion and feel like they're escaping from the real world for a little bit, which is what entertainment is for. create enjoyment, laughter, interesting and surprising, right? So like something like a Mr. Beast video or Ryan Trahan video, 100 kids versus the world's strongest man, this is entertainment. Or I traveled 3,624 miles with 1 cent of euro, 1 euro cent. Right? And content type 4, right? Storytelling, right? Where you take your viewer on a journey and your target emotion is satisfaction, right? So it's a storytelling video. So you want to take your viewer down something. It could also be inspiration for a storytelling video. Kind of depends on your audience there. So pick one type, master it first. Do not try to do all 4 different types. So once you figure out your emotion, the next step is to figure out your transformation, right? So you or your video being that bridge from point A to B that you want your viewer to experience, right? Whether it's inspiring them to go from fat to fit, or whether it's inspiring them to go from no knowledge of AI to actually being able to use AI, and then it's eliciting what is the aha moment, right? Reverse engineering. When does the viewer get this light bulb moment? Because whenever you're watching a video, there's always a light bulb moment for the viewer, right? And maybe you could create a light bulb moment in the first 3 minutes, right? Which will require a completely different script, or it could be at the 15-minute mark or 20-minute mark if it's a much longer video. And all of this, right, where you decide to put this aha moment where the viewer is like, oh, like they get this emotion, or they feel like they've gotten a certain transformation, or when it feels like it clicks for them, that will determine how you actually write your script. So it's important to decide this before you actually write your script and start prompting at all. So when does the viewer get it, right? And then when the reveal is, right? Hold back and then deliver it, right? So this is called a payoff. This is a setup and a payoff.
We put towards the payoff part, but we put CTAs or loops.
It will call filmmaking.
It holds the viewers to go right back to the starting of it, so the AVD could go up.
In terms, right? The setup is where you build context, right? You build all the tension, and then there's a massive payoff, right? All the tension, all the build-up, all the storytelling, and then there's a build-up, payoff, and a resolution. So that is where the reveal is. That is where the aha moment is. So once you've gotten all of that, now you're ready to script, baby, right? But first, you need to figure out these 4 things, right? Your title, your angle, your outline, your examples, and your proof. Okay? So once you figure out
and your lane of your cluster, your title clusters. Bro, you gotta understand a lot of this shit, bro. Your formats, your formula.
those 3 things,
You forgot those, bro.
right? Your emotion, your transformation, your aha moments. Figure out your title, which we just have, right? Because
Your formula is your script proven to go viral? Is it proven to work? Is it proven to get view jail? Is this what's bad about this, bro? What's the hook trigger of this? So this getting pushed by the algorithm, bro. What's the expected APV of this hook in the script? What's so good about the script? What's so good about the script compared to the other competitor script?
title is a promise, right? And it tells viewers what transformation that they're going to get, and it tells them why they should watch. And
How the fuck is the script so good where YouTube's gonna push this and not ignore it? That's what you should be asking AI, chat.
the angle of your video tells the viewer what your unique take on the topic is. Why is your video different from everyone else's on YouTube?
Your pillars is what you're basically talking about in your title and your video. What you're telling the viewers. Pillars too.
And why should they click on yours? And this is what makes your video different from every other video out there. You want to define this before you actually write. And your angle could be, a 1-minute habit or productivity hacks, right? What do you say that's different from everyone else? And number 3 is also determining
Your hook. I already told y'all. Your hooks are the make or break your videos. You gotta basically analyze your hook types and using Gemini and then see how you want to start your hooks off. And I made a list over here, so y'all can't just be saying, "Oh, he's bro up here yapping, bro." I got a whole list of everything right here, bro. This is a 100-page sheet. 100-page sheet. We got our hook types, everything. So you see, we start off hook types with this. So this is what a bad hook is. So let me show y'all, for example. So yeah, your hook. If your hooks ain't good, you'll get view jail. So you see. This is a bad hook. The king is the longest. And the king is crowbar, technically not a crowbar. So you see, this is a green breakout, and then this is a red. So this will avoid, this will get you 1K view jail. And yeah, so the secret sauce. And like I said, your lanes is different. Every single hook type works for every single different lane of you do. So you won't know at the top of your head what works, but once you study and you practice, you're gonna know what hook types work for your niche for you to consistently get it off. Get it right, but yeah.
your outline, right? Once you figure out your emotion, your transformation, and your aha moment, you can fully outline your script. So, typical outline will look like what the hook looks like, what the setup, what the main content, what the aha moment, what the actionables are, and what the closing call to action is, right? And within each body, we have an open loop and a why, what, how, right? And all of this we want to bake into our AI YouTube script writing framework, which I'll show you in a little bit. And then lastly, your examples and your proof, right? So this is more so for educational channels, right? Where it's important to show not tell, right? Show not tell is one of the strongest.
What's the important part of your script? Your hook. What's the important part of the starting of it? The first 2 to 3 seconds into the short. That is the make or break the part of the short.
Storytelling principles out there, because you can use case study data, before, after, image screenshots, studies or research papers to make yourself much more credible, so that you come off as someone who knows exactly what you're talking about. And you can illustrate that with all of these different clips, even like a simple screenshot that you're like, hey, I can show this as a visual. That is something that AI cannot think of because it doesn't have access to all of your different screenshots. So that's why it's important to have an idea of what proof, what examples do I want to use inside my video, and then I can use AI to actually create, right? The AI is the chef, AI is the cook more like, and you are the chef, right? You are the one directing it, you're the one giving it the recipes. And so before you start scripting, make a list of what examples am I going to use, what proof do I have, and then where in my outline does each example go, and then you can go from there. So now you're totally ready to script while figuring out your title, your angle, your outline, your examples, and your proof, alongside your emotion, the transformation, and the aha moment, which I'll show you how to do in a little bit, once again with Subscriber AI. So when we go back to this tab over here, right, we figure out the title, figure out the topic, figure out the length. I don't think that the length should be 1300 words. 1300 words seems a little short, so we want to keep it to 2000 words, right? The angles that you're enthusiastic.
All right, figure out your script structure, your script cluster, your script angle. There's many more to it. Yeah, I'm about to get y'all heads, chat, cause y'all be, bro. Y'all may be making these scripts, y'all don't be doing this right. Y'all be trying to go off what the fucking coaches say. Coaches put y'all on the wrong path, bro.
It's a product founder, you show that the hard
That's why y'all don't be getting a lot of good views.
ways, man, and prompting and guessing what the lazy ways leverage subscribers built in YouTube best practices heavy lifting for you. And then here's the template, right? So once again, I want to prompt it the right way, right? I want the emotion to be that they are inspired. And that, oh, this is so easy. So I have the emotion. The transformation is that they go out there and write their next YouTube video. The aha moment is showing them how easy it is to use the subscriber tool. We have the title, right? Because the title over here that we previously did the last step, the lazy way to write viral YouTube scripts. We have the title that is the laziest way to write viral YouTube scripts. I want you to expand on the angle of the video, and then we see what it gives us, and we want to define all of this before we actually go ahead and write the script, which is exactly what we're going to do. So over here, right, once again, it expands an angle, right? The effortless creative. The core of this video is just about the tool, it's about removing creative friction that stops most people from hitting record. I like that right in there. You start by acknowledging the heavy weight of the blank page. Most people spend 4 hours staring at the cursor, trying to engineer the perfect prompt structure. You're going to introduce the lazy creative philosophy. Success in YouTube isn't about working harder on your script, it's about having a system that's already YouTube smart, so you don't have to be. I just kind of like that, and I'm going to use that a little bit more. Transformation, right, from I have a great idea, dreading 6 hours, to I have an idea, I click 3 buttons, and now I have a world-class script. There we go. Right?
The pivot.
So even just outlining, so getting the AI to crystallize these concepts makes it a little more tangible. It makes it more, like I can actually write it. The moment of clarity comes when you show the subscribers in the blank AI box. You show them that because it already has the context, the AI doesn't have to guess. You aren't writing a script. You're creating a masterpiece that the tool builds for you. To relief, excitement, empowerment, right? That is all of the key emotional beats, and then it asks for a project. So let me see over here. Here, one of the things that I don't already have is the outline, which we're going to do in a little bit. And examples and proof. So in examples, we're going to do it a little bit, right? I say I want the length to be 1800 words. Confirm, let's write the script. Bang, just like that. And over here, what subscriber will do is that it will start, turning this into an actual script for me. right? So it's refine your script by answering these questions over here. Gives you the script length, gives you the template to use, which this is an educational video. I'm going to use Claude for this, and yeah. Do you want this tutorial to be a live on-screen walkthrough or scripted demo with cutaways? Okay, so I'm just going to answer these questions. I want this video to be a live screen walkthrough. Which one did you subscribe features will showcase as the aha moment? Right. I want to showcase the templates to show that it is already trained on your YouTube context, and I want to demonstrate the ease to writing a full YouTube script the lazy way, right? Because the title of the video is the lazy way. Concrete before after proof will you show, so even ask you, hey, what is the proof that you want in this specific video? So I will say I want the proof to be shown in the video by showing how effortless it is to create a script. The proof is in the demonstration. Do you want a real viewer in each example of the demo? I want to demo in the productivity niche. What one sentence call to action should push viewers to write their next script immediately. The call to action should be to watch another video on my channel, which is a subscriber tutorial, right? So I want to push them to the tutorial that is easiest for them to watch. And bang, we click generate outline, and just like that, let's see what it comes out with. Bing, bang, boom, over here, 2 seconds later, we have the hook and opening, the problem, and then the live demo, why the lazy way actually works best, and the conclusion and the call to action, right? So, we have the outline, right? We've given the transformation, we've given it the proof, and then now I actually want to edit this outline before we write the full script. So challenge 6 hour write script writing marathon, most creator in New York, someone who cracked the code, actual lazy method that produces viral quality scripts, tease the live demonstration coming up, they set expectations that they'll walk away ready to their next YouTube script immediately, which we kind of like that, and then just read this real quick. So instead of saying, hey, this is a problem of how to work script writing, I want to be like, hey, why lazy wins all the time, right? And then share a reason why lazy is low quality when you have the right system. The world is ruled by lazy people who learn how to do things faster, right? There is this stigma against lazy when in reality lazy is the best way. Pros work smarter not harder, and there you go. I kind of like this. So let's say we're happy with this, and then we'll just go ahead and write the script. We'll just click here, click generate script, and then we'll see what it comes up with. And wow, just like that, it's pretty amazing. Remember, we told it to be at 1,800 words, and this is at 1,819 words. This is pretty amazing. And then it generates the
most creators, most people
here, and it even scripts out the full demo. Oh, this is actually just crazy, right? Let's just read out the hook, right? Most creators spend 6 hours writing a single YouTube script, 6 hours staring at a blank page, resting casually prompts, and second guessing every hook. I used to do the same thing until I discovered something that changed everything. Pretty good. It's actually a way to create a complete viral quality YouTube script in under 10 minutes. I'm talking about some generic AI output that sounds like everything else. I'm talking about scripts that are perfectly tailored to your voice, your audience, and YouTube's retention psychology. I'm Gil, right? In this case, I'm Brian. Like a lot previously, Gil used to make videos on this channel, and I want to show you the easiest way to write YouTube scripts that actually work. Make sure to stick around, because I promise you it's going to be a secret weapon and a mag. Just delete all that. Here's the thing that nobody talks about. The world is actually ruled by lazy people who figured out how to do things fast and smarter. There's this weird stigma around being lazy, but in reality, lazy is often the best approach. Think about every major innovation in history came from someone who was too lazy to do things the hard way. The remote control exists because someone was too lazy to get up and change the channel. Online shopping exists because someone was too lazy to drive to the store. And like, this is like pretty good. The same principle applies to YouTube scripts, to YouTube, right? The creators who are consistently putting out great content aren't the ones grinding for hours on every script. They're the ones who found systems that work. But here's what most people don't realize. So when you're spending 6 hours on a script, you're not being thorough, you're being inefficient. You're doing work that doesn't need to be done. And you can read the rest of the script. But even just this first like 1 to 2 minute section, it's like pretty good. I had to make very, very minor changes, and it's just preferential. And you can see here it actually scripts out the entire full video just like that. And the reason it's able to be so accurate is because I spent like a little bit of time even just thinking about the transformation, the emotion, the aha moment, and it actually makes the script like way better. So yeah.
Fire. Fire, bro. Fire. Yeah. Alright, so chat, back to this. Back to this now. Alright, so yeah. Like I said, we logged into this channel for 30 days straight. Tomorrow's day 2, bro. And I'm gonna be right back up on the stream. Same thing, nigga, same shirt, Same jacket. I don't want to put on no. I just want to chill and lock in, bro, with the shit, bro. But yeah, chill, lock in, improve his short, improve his hook. So let's go to wait. Let's go to this one. All right, let's go to editors. Let's go to video clips. This is the all right. So there's something wrong right here. This is the only bird with a grid. So powerful. Yeah, most creators. Most people are terrified. So what I'm gonna do is most people are terrified of this bird. So I'm gonna basically flip flop this. Most people. I'm gonna say there is one. All right, so this is there is one only bird with a grid. All right, so you see this looks way better. There's a one only bird with a grid. So I'm gonna say I fix it up like this. I put there. So this is. Because I don't fucking use is like in my scripts, bro, you know? I don't use is in my scripts. Like, just using is, that shit don't sound right. Like, listen to it, bro. Using is at the starting of it. That shit sound awkward. So, what I went ahead and did was I adjusted, like, and YouTube wants you to do this. YouTube wants you to do this, and you can see, so this is, that sounds massive better. You nailed it, WildTayReese's voice, aggressively paced. All right, so what we're going to go ahead and do is, we're going to go ahead and copy this. We're going to go to our Google AI voiceover software right here. We're going to be using this. And I hope y'all are really taking action because right here, bro, we lit. We are lit, bro. I'm going to go to Archers. I'm going to go to Run. And now what I'm going to do is paste it. So it says there's only one bird and it's great. And you see, it sounds way better, but instead of just having is. Like, bro, what the fuck is it is, bro? What the fuck is this shit, bro? What the fuck is just having it is at the starting of the script? That shit don't sound right, bro. Listen to it, bro. Like, who puts is at the starting of their script? It just don't sound right, chat. Listen to it. Is. Deer. Yeah. Deer. That sounds a bit better. There's only one bird. You see, yeah. You see
so powerful, it makes... There is one only bird with a grip so powerful, it makes a grizzly bear look weak. Most people are terrified of wolves, but they're looking at the wrong part of the forest. This isn't a person in a suit. It's all.
Alright, so what we're going to do is download that. And yeah, so you can keep the same structure, but you don't use the same words. You got to change, get new words. Get new words, and don't be scared, bro. Most shorts flop. It's okay. We just make sure we stick with the same structure and make sure we better each hook. And then know the variety of why that hook's going to go viral. So yeah. So what's going to basically do is we got a title. So the title it gave me up here was, it gave me this one. It gave me this title right here. So we're going to use the bird thinks that this is about the, wait. It says the bird thinks it's a grizzly bear. The bird that thinks it's a grizzly bear. So we're going to be using this title, and this title angle is not taken up by millions of channels if we go and check it right now. Look, and I want to tell y'all, Bega, he grew his channel to 5 billion views within like 1 year. 1 year from shorts. Bega, 5.7 million views. He grew it to 5.6 million 5.7 million subscribers, 6 billion right here. Now he's at 6 billion. 6 billion just from shorts. And you can see that his shorts start off with this, like you know, it starts off with this there. You want to start your hooks off as powerful, as great, because if your hooks ain't great, your video's not gonna be great. And you see that if we go to a YouTube transcript download, 92 million views, 92 million views 12 months ago. That's over 1 year. That's 1 year. 1 year ago. So we go to this. And he started this channel over, I told y'all, 1 year. He started over, 2 years. So he's been doing it for 2 years. 2 years, and yeah. So when you practicing a lot, you get better at these scripts. And you can see that, you see this title right here. It says, this author was upset because that fool was frozen. As it short, it says, this author jumped into the pool. And yeah, you see how he basically includes the keyword of the order right here at the starting of it, and then he got the keyword right here. So this is what triggered it to go viral, like the hook. So this artist jumped into the pool on a hot summer day. So what he could have did, he could have bettered this script, right? This script could have came out way better. Way better than this is a CTA right here. So it's if you love artists, subscribe. He could have said if you love artists, subscribe to Hip Hop Becca's. But when you better your scripts, and you better your structure, it sounds way more better. So yeah, Hip Hop Becca, then he didn't have really good scripts. Really good scripts. So yeah, if we go to view his channel stacks, you see 7 days ago he has about over 1 year 3 billion views. 3 billion views, and you see 7 days ago 80 million views. 30 days ago 200 million views, and you can see that he's posting 2 times per day, and he's gaining at least 80K subscribers, and then you see 7 days he gained at least 50K, and then 1 year ago he gained at least 1 million. So that's just consistency of source, chat. Consistency, have a good scripts. So in clips, you want to get clips too, of course, but yeah, clips, you want to put your clips into the right sections of the starting of the hook, but yeah.
There is one only bird with a grip so powerful it makes a grizzly bear look weak.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use that clip source prompt that I gave y'all yesterday. So if y'all been in the stream, so it's called clip source. So when I go over here, I got a clip source prompt over here. So you see, this is my folder for my fail hooks. So I got a one that's called fail clip source. So my clip source one is over here. My clip source one is right here. It's right here, so clip sourcing, but I'm not gonna be using that one. I got a way better one I'm gonna be using, but yeah, I got a way better one I'm gonna use. Yeah, I got a way better one I'm gonna use. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over to ChatGPT. I'm gonna go over to here. I'm gonna go over to click these 3 dots. Over here, yeah, click these 3 dots. I'm gonna go to YouTube Nieces. Yeah, because all my sauce is over here. All my sauce is over here. We're gonna go to inauthentic. Yeah, we're not getting that. So I got one for clip source. I got a secret folder where I put like all my sauce at. All my methods at. And this is the script we're gonna be using for today. We're gonna be using the script. And yeah, we're gonna be using, what I'm gonna have to do though is I'm gonna have to make another folder. I'm gonna just go to here, I'm gonna copy this prompt. I'm gonna throw this into a Google Docs link. So I'm gonna go to WildTayReese Google Docs. And I got at least more than 1,000 notes here. 1,000 note folders here. So what I'm gonna do is paste this here. I'm gonna say WildTayReese's clip source. Alright, so yeah, so I'm gonna put that in there. For the script right here, I'm gonna just basically exit this out and I'm gonna just paste the script here. So come to the script, copy it, paste it here, and boom. So WildTayReese clip source, so we got everything we need, right? What I'm gonna go ahead and do is go to select all, copy this, and I'm gonna say WildTayReese's clip source prompt for 30 days. For 30 days, I'm gonna put my channel name. The channel name that we're running, the animal name, we're gonna go to here, WildTayReese, copy this, and yeah. So we're not sticking to no other styles we can't do. We do what we could do, chat. So yeah, we don't want to overcomplicate the processes. What these many fucking coaches do, fucking gurus, and they have no clue of how a niche blew up the way it did. They just they're over guessing. All they see is the highest views and think. They don't know the reason behind why the hooks are performing as well. That's why I'm explaining to y'all throughout all these streams. But yeah, so it's 30 days. We're gonna just be locked in and see what works. That's all. We're not gonna really sit over here and over guess it. All right. So what we're now gonna do? Come to the script. We're gonna paste our script here. Fuck. So we're gonna come over there and paste our script here. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is replace this with the script. Fuck. Alright, so I'm gonna come over to here. Notepad. We can use online notes. Edit, select all, delete. Online notes, paste is here. And we have just a script. We have the whole script here. Alright, so now what we're going to do is select all, paste is here. And we have our whole script. So we're going to be using the script. So, alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically give this to AI. So I'm going to be using ChatGPT for clip search. And I got a whole folder over here, so a whole folder made. So, and y'all can make a whole folder as well. So you can make a folder called clip search. And yeah, so what we're going to do is paste this. And it's going to give us keywords. So, yeah, so you see right here, we got all these keywords over here, but yeah. We got all these happy eagles flying between trees. And we got everything, predators. We got everything over here, but yeah, we got all these keywords we need, but yeah. So, what I'm going to go ahead and do is basically search this. And we're gonna be getting some of these clips from YouTube. So we're gonna be using YouTube for clip search, and we're gonna download it, and we're gonna be using CapCut. So we're gonna use CapCut, but yeah. And this is the full method. Full method, by the way. So what we're gonna do is go over here. We're gonna copy this. Yeah, we got a lot of these. So we want to get ones where it has consistent views. We want to target ones where, yeah. And the reason why this channel didn't go viral the way it did is because his hooks are ass. Let's see, his most popular. 3K on, but yeah, the hooks are bad. And this AI slop. Alright, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is let's look through these clips. Let me see which one I'm fucking with. Alright, I'm fucking with this. I'm fucking with this. This is fire. He said, yo, when AI give me a script, should I change it up? Yeah, change it up, like put dog there for the starting of it if you want. Just better, bro. Make it sound good. Because if it don't sound right, bro, and you look at your other one, you'll see the difference. But when you do that, it helps you out to go viral. So you can have a good hook. Alright, so we're going to use this right here. We're going to basically put this in our notes. Our online video notes. Yeah, I was watching bro's video about Chad. Chad over here, yeah, I was watching Myra's video about Chad.
He was trying to be better with his words. He was trying to present himself with respect. He wanted to uplift people outside of that victim consciousness. He didn't want to live in the past. He was looking for a way in the future so that we can't keep being victims and we can exist together. And towards the end, he even got rid of some of that racist rhetoric. Where before he was pro-segregation, but when he became Muslim, he came back and said, actually, we can live together. So that's what I think we should strive to. The issue is this hip-hop culture. And there should be more outrage about that. There should be more outrage about people pushing the baby mama culture, shooting the op block, and pushing Satanism, and pushing the horrible things we see in hip-hop. People act violently, or people think it's justified to act violently over this word, but not towards all the harmful things that are pushed in the culture that are celebrated as part of the culture when we should separate from them.
Yeah, no, I mean, and also it's very important for people to realize that Malcolm X came from a different era where like racism was very real. We're talking about real oppression, which by the way, black people did better under those circumstances than they're doing now. But the reality is that we don't have the same systemic racism that they claim, or systemic racism, or white supremacy, or redlining, all this shit that like these people complain and cry about. Like, no, bro, you're just a failure because you're just a failure because you want to hear it again. You're just a...
All right. So, what we're going to go ahead and do is go to clip source. We're going to basically come over here. We're going to get some of these clips. We're going to use Happy Eagles right here, footage. We're going to basically copy this. Come over to here, paste this. And we just rest repeat this like every single day, chat. Like, that's how Kind Order blew up. We know hard editing, bro. Like, we don't do hard shit we can't do. We find niches that we could do and come to that niche and overbeat it. Overbeat it, bro. What else do you want me to do? Just sit there? Coming needs to dominate it, bro. Take over this lane. So if he's not there to stay as consistent, we look for channels that are consistent. We bring new angles to it. New angles, new title angles, new hook angles, better hooks. You're not there to stay consistent, so we're going to stay consistent and overbeat your lane, bro. And I'm giving this channel at least 30 shorts, and I'm going to see where it goes for the first 30 days. We're going to try to go, like, try to aim for 10 million views, so yeah. So, I want to basically go over there. Alright, so, we're going to find clips. We can use AI to make our own clips, too, so yeah. We can use AI to make our own clips, but we're going to basically use YouTube for clip sourcing, so I'm going to come over to here. I might gotta blur this. Yeah, I gotta blur this. I'm going to see it. I gotta blur that. I gotta blur that, bro. I feel like when I'm sitting up here, I feel like I'm Chad. Like, just me sitting here like this. So, what I'm going to go ahead and do is go to this. I'm going to paste this here. I'm going to go to this. I'm going to copy this link. I'm going to paste this link here. And we're going to use YouTube Video Downloader, so, of course, to scrape through these links. Yeah, we're going to get a lot of them, though. Yeah, so we're going to get a lot of them, so... Happy angle, drone, pullback. Yeah, so we're going to basically get some of these clips from YouTube. There's a lot of them on YouTube that we could get. A lot of them. Alright, so yeah, so I'm going to go to this. Oh, whoa. Wow, so... This is 481 views. Alright, so I'm going to copy the link to that. I'm going to get a few of them. This one right here. And I'm going to find an AI site where we can make our own clips too, chat. Alright, I'm going to get that right there. I'm going to copy that. Copy that link address. I want to be using a YouTube Video Downloader. So I'm going to be using CapCut today. But we already wrote the script. So we got it. Yeah, we got it. Alright, so we're going to go to here. We're going to copy this. We're going to go to YouTube Downloader tool. We're going to go over to the Downloader tool over here. History. We're going to go over to here. We're going to go to YouTube Video Downloader right here. We're going to basically download it right here. We're going to go to download. We're going to close out of these sites, close out of all that ass shit. And this should be downloaded right there. Yeah. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and do is launch CapCut. But so what I'm going to now do is turn on my camera and I'm going to let y'all see my screen. So yeah, so now what we're about to do is edit though, but yeah. We gotta edit this short. We're gonna add that there. We're gonna get a few of these clips. And I'm saying this now. Yo, chat, if we get copyrights, bro, We making our own clips. I'm gonna find a site where we make our own clips and we ain't gotta worry about none of that shit. We gonna make our own shit. You feel me? We gonna make our own shit. I'm gonna make us a way where we gonna even we download the YouTube video, give it to AI, and AI is gonna basically prompt it to where we tell for the prompt to make our own clip. So if we get strikes, bro, we making our own shit, bro. We making our own shit so we stay up. You feel me? We're making our own shit. You feel me? But yeah. You feel me? But yeah, chat. So I'm gonna scale it right here and put this right here. I'm gonna take out this volume. We're gonna take out this volume, put that to 0. And yeah, I removed my my webcam because I want y'all to see my screen. Alright, so we about to get more clips though. We about to turn that to the bottom part. I'm about to actually split it down where I'm gonna turn it down a bit. Alright, so yeah. Alright, so what I'm gonna do right here is I'm gonna go to this. I'm gonna up this up a bit. Nah, you don't need to don't overthink. When you overthink, bro, you don't get shit done. You don't get shit done, bro. But yeah, we're gonna go to generate right here. Alright, so now we're doing is generating it. 45%, 64%, 65%. We're going to add this to the top right here. Templates, we're going to use black and white stroke. Yeah, we're going to use black and white stroke. Alright, so yeah, we're using black and white stroke. We're going to go to quit. We're going to put it right there to that. Make that a little bit smaller. Alright, so we're going to go to quick. I'm not reading chat comments right now. I don't got time, bro. I'm editing, bro. I got a whole 3-day, fucking 38 challenge I'm doing, bro. Alright, so we about to go to is we about to go to about we about to go to let's see what this is. Let's see what this is about.
Enough to instantly. There is one only bird with a grip so powerful it.
Alright, you know what? We're gonna use this. We're gonna use this for the day. And I'm gonna get more clips. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to get more clips. And for right here, I'm gonna add a transition in between here. I'm gonna add a transition in between here. Like right here. I'm gonna add a transition right here. So I'm gonna add a transition in between here right here.
In a suit. It's a harpy eagle. Its talons are 5 inches.
I'm gonna split this. I'm gonna just turn this down just a tiny bit because I feel like it's too loud for the viewers' ears. I don't want to hurt their ears, so yeah.
With a grip so powerful, it makes a grizzly bear look weak. Most people are terrified of wolves, but they're...
Alright, so we're gonna leave that. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get more clips. So I'm gonna be using YouTube, of course, and we're gonna be using this chart. So we're gonna go to YouTube video downloader. We're gonna be using this chat over that we use chat right here, this downloader tool right here. We're gonna exit that. We're gonna go to Brown, download. And you see right here, so we're gonna download that. And we got it. So your media is currently alright, so we got it. We got that. Alright. So we're gonna add that part right here. And we'll have to get a new clip. So we're gonna also check out this audio.
But while a bear swipes, the harpy crushes. It exerts over 500 pounds of pressure.
Alright, so, and also, if y'all want to avoid this, y'all can get the images. I'm going to show you how to do that, though. I'm not going to show you how to stream, though, but there's a lot what you could do. Alright, so, we're going to get more clips. We're going to get a few more clips, and yeah, so. We're going to split it down to that part where it don't show his map, show that map. We want to get rid of that map. We don't want to use that map, so it's this part, I believe. So it's this part, so we're going to delete that. And we'll just have
inches long, the exact same size as a grizzly's claws. But while a bear swipes,
alright, so you see that map right here? I don't like that map, so I'm going to split that, delete that. Go to here, copy. Paste that again. We got the same clip right here. Now what I'm going to do is get more clips. We're going to rest and repeat this. I'm going to use Pixelbay for the clip search. I'm using Pixelbay. Alright, yeah, the ones who don't take action is going to be the ones that stay behind, chat. So, yeah. The ones who do get up and do this will be the ones who really eat. But, yeah. So, what I'm going to do is download these. I'm going to download this one. I'm going to download this one. I'm going to download this one. So, yeah. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to split this down a little bit. And we're going to get another one, and then we're going to get some music, and then we're going to post it. And then I'm going to end stream. So, I'm going to see y'all getting tomorrow for day 2. Day 2 of me trying to build up this shorts channel, but yeah. Yeah. So, let's go to here. Let's go to this. Alright, so what I'm going to do. Let's see this clip. Let's see what this clip's about. Alright, you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this one. This look is really well. We're going to open up the folder. We're going to basically throw this into here. Throw this right here. Split this down. Turn this down a little bit. Leave it like that. And yeah, we go. Come in here. Split this down a bit like that. Yeah, we go.
dense jungle at 50 miles per hour. This?
Now what I'm going to do is go over to here. Audio, music. I'm going to grab me some music. So I'm going to just type in ChatGPT, tell me music, tell me what music to type in. So I'm going to get some music from here. And yo, if y'all need any questions, DM me on Discord. But yeah, it started to get easy when you're consistently doing this shit. I'm going to say music. Yo, what music? What music do I type in for it? So I'm going to say what music. Alright, so we're going to use dark cinematic jungle trailer music. We're going to basically come in here, paste this here, enter. And we're going to come in here, we're going to basically Go to this. We're gonna add this.
There's one only bird with a grip so powerful it makes a grizzly bear look weak. Most people are terrified.
Alright, so we're gonna come to this, split this right here, add a transition in between here. And yeah. But I'm gonna see the next stream when we about to get this posted. So yeah, so the stream is now about to end, but if you came through, I'm gonna see you tomorrow for day 2. And yeah, we got 28 days left after tomorrow, so yeah. This is only day 1.
It's a harpy beagle. Its talons are 5 inches long, the exact same size as a grizzly's claws. But while a bear swipes, the harpy crushes. It exerts over 500 pounds of pressure per square inch, enough to instantly snap the spine of a monkey or a sloth before they even hear a sound. It's a 5-foot-wide nightmare that teleports through the dense jungle at 50 miles per hour.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna mute all these clips. So we're gonna go to here, we're gonna turn the sound down for this, and we're gonna mute all these clips. And we just have this left. So we just have this left, but yeah. Alright, so for the starting of this, we want to add an adjustment layer. We want to turn up the contrast a bit. We want to turn up the sharpen. Sharpen, I believe. And the clarity just a tiny bit, not all the way like that.
Is one only bird with a grip so
Yeah, this should be good.
powerful it makes a grizzly bear look weak. Most people are terrified of wolves, but they're looking at the wrong part of the forest. This isn't a person in a suit. It's a harpy beagle.
Alright, so for this right here, what we're gonna do is put the payoff part like towards just a few parts of it, like towards the beginning part. That's what make the video viral. So yeah, so when you do that, we're not gonna put the full clip. We're just gonna give them like a teaser of it. Teaser of like the front part of it. I wanna use, I'll say this is good. We don't wanna use the whole clip. Alright, so I'm now turning the camera back on. Let me put this light on. Alright, so y'all can see me now, right, chat? Alright, so yeah. Alright, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna basically come to the top, and this is 45 seconds, right? Alright, so for the sound effects, we're gonna just get a few sound effects. What sound effects do I need? From hook to loop to ending. I'm gonna just say to ending. And we're gonna get like a deep jungle seamless ambient loops seamless. So we're gonna go to here. We're gonna go to audio. We're gonna go to sound effects. We're gonna basically paste this here. We're gonna just add this here. This should be good. Yeah, this should be good. We're gonna add that to here. And we're gonna put it like that.
There is one only bird with a grip so powerful it makes a grizzly bear look weak. Most people are. There is one only bird with a grip so powerful.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here. We're gonna go to create compound. And we're gonna go to videos, video. We're gonna go to motion blur. And we're gonna turn this down to 0. Alright, so now the stream is now about to end. And yeah, tomorrow's day 2 though. Tomorrow's day 2. And yeah. I got the whole strategy behind this. I don't know what these fucking fake coaches be showing y'all, bro. Like, there's gurus over here that just started their channel, but hey, stay consistent, bro. Or do what y'all gotta do, bro. Y'all gonna make it, bro. But the stream is now about to end. And tomorrow's day 2, but yeah. So we're now about to post it in a bit. I'm gonna post it. And I'm gonna end stream it, yeah. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow for day 2. And yeah, kind order shorts. What he just did was he stayed consistent, and a lot of these shorts aren't hard edited. So if we go to click one of them, no hard edits to them. Like you see 9.1 million views, 8 million views, and it's consistent views. And look, All he's just doing is adding arrows to it. Adding arrows. And yeah, but we basically know the meaning behind it, why it go viral the way it do, and we use subtitles, so yeah. And we just need good scripts. Good scripts and good hooks. Nothing else to it. Nothing crazy to it. You see, like, this, what he did right here, he get different clips, and he used clip source. You can use TikTok, you can use YouTube, you can use Pixabay. There's many sites you can use. And 93% APV, yeah. And this one right here did at least dashboard. This one did at least 81% APV. 1,000 likes. It had a CTA like towards the end part. I believe that's why I did a lot of these likes, because they had a CTA. And shorts that have CTA and emotional trigger to it, they go viral a lot. Yeah, you can see there was a CTA like towards this end part. And after all likes out crowds, only you gave them 2 likes. So shorts that have CTAs have better chance of going viral too. So yeah, you see it right here. Engagement. Average view duration 1.14 at 28,000 engagement right here. So yeah, but we just keep improving the hooks and the scripts. Like shorts is not luck. To me, it's not luck. To y'all, it might be. Y'all have different tastes of things. But I know, to me, that shit ain't luck. It's called proven framework, proven strategy, proven systems. Alright, so what I could do too is subscribe to a few of these channels, and then what happens is my page start being categorized with like a lot of pet channels. Like we go to YouTube logo right here, YouTube logo. YouTube homepage. And you see of the retention we got. We got a 92% of your viewers still watching at the 30 mile hash mark. And you can see that, look. 93% of the viewers are still watching at the 30 mile hash mark. You see engagement. So engagement was this. 66 state to watch. 33% swipe away. But we want more state to watch and less swipe away. So yeah, you can see overview. You can see state to watch, 68%. Average view duration 1 minute. The dip was right here. This could be a bit better. Dips could be a bit better, but yeah. It says, so you see intro. Intros, viewers are still watching at the 30 more hash mark. The dip is so this means viewers are abandoning or skipping certain parts of your video. So right here, they're skipping certain parts of the video or leaving off. So yeah, that's basically what a dip is. We want a straight across curve like this, straight graph like this. A straight graph like this. It could be a bit better, but like I said, consistency leads to it getting better. Your hooks, your words, and your hooks lead to it getting better. But yeah, so we go to the arrow, we go to dashboard, and we better get the next video posted. You better get the next video posted, and the next short, we want to basically try to improve our script. Our scripting, yeah. So you can see that people are commenting. Lions and Kings of Tigers is the king of the jungles. You see that there's viewers starting to comment, which is great. So we can see that they stop scrolling the comments. So this is a great thing. So the jaw, you saw in the belly, under side of his jaw, bottom jaw. You see lion of the savannah. Tigers is the king of the jungles for us. You see that we're starting to get comments, and they stop scrolling just a comment. So that's a great thing, chat. But yeah, so after tomorrow, we're gonna have 28 more days left, and we're gonna see where the channel goes in 30 days. So yeah, so and like I said, we just stay consistent, bro. We're gonna have dips, and we're gonna have views that drop, but we're gonna have views that decline. We just keep going. Alright, so yeah. So don't always read off your analytics. Read off you staying consistent. Consistency is going to lead to you blowing up. Alright, so now what we're going to do is motion blur is loading. But yeah, I got other channels to do after this live. I run multiple channels. I run more than one channel. Alright, so let's take the watch. This gotta be a bit better. We gotta improve this, and we know the hooks is how we improve it. The hooks. So we know the hooks is how we improve it. Like, you see this sword over here? I'll say start your hooks off with the or there, and yeah. Like, start your hooks off as strong as you could. Have an AI basically make you strong hooks. Like, you need strong hooks to go viral. Alright, so now what we're going to do is go to 77%, 78%. It's loading, but yeah. I'm going to subscribe to a few of these channels on my phone. On that channel we have, that WildTayReese. Yeah, so WildTayReese, yeah, this has become easier. So yeah, and I added this to my main channel on customizations. Shorts. So we're gonna let that shit load, but yeah. Let's go and get the title. Let's go and get the title ready, but yeah, we're gonna go Gemini. We're gonna go up to here. I'm gonna just tell it that give me .mp4. .mp4 with their name, like the file name. So give me .mp4. What to rename the file name. So what it's now gonna do is give me .mp4. So we got .mp4 right here, right? Yep. So easy 94%.4. Alright, so we got .mp4. We're gonna basically rename that, and then we're gonna upload it. I'm gonna see y'all again tomorrow for I believe day 2. Yeah, day 2. So yeah. So we're gonna be using proven to go viral system. So we have basically our built-in gym to help us go viral. So yeah. And you could be a beginner that do shorts. You don't gotta be expert at to go viral. Anybody could do shorts, bro. We're just doing this for 30 days straight, and we're gonna see if we could try to hit over close to 10 million views within 30 days. So yeah. And we could just keep doing this, keep improving. So during this whole 30-day challenge, I might use Hicksfield. I might use sites where you're going to see me create my own images and turn them into moving videos using AI. There's a lot I'm about doing this whole fucking 30-day challenge, but yeah. And I was called a guru, which I don't care about people calling me a guru. Thank you, bro. Because I know I'm a guru. I know I'm legit, and I don't sell courses, so yeah. So what we're going to go ahead and do is click X. We're going to go to CapCut right here. We're going to go to, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go to Run. We're going to go to Run. We're going to click OK. Local. Now what we're going to do is now go over to CapCut. User data. Cautions. We're going to go to motion blur. Motion blur. And then what we're going to do is rename this. We're going to rename this and put this to that. And we're going to now go to create. We're going to now drag this over here. Write me a description for this. Alright, so what I'm going to have it do is go ahead and write me a description for this. Alright, so you can see we now have the description, the viral description. So yeah, so the viral trigger. So this is to get a 1:14 average view duration to hit the algorithm. Viral triggers or your description needs to be packaged with high instance keywords. So yeah, your description needs to be just like this, chat. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is go ahead and copy this. We're gonna paste this over to here. And we have the .mp4, so yeah. We're gonna put jungles. We're gonna put short feed. So we're gonna put hashtag short feed. Short feed. Hashtag shorts. Alright, so you see we have the title right here, everything is short, right? What we're gonna go ahead and do is ultra content, yes. We're gonna basically put no tags. And we're gonna go to here, we're gonna get it posted, but yeah. And if y'all like the stream, by the way, drop a like. But yeah, so we're gonna be posting at least 30 shorts and see where this go for the whole 30 days. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow for day 3, I believe. So day 2, I believe. I'm tripping. Yeah, the day is only day 1. My bad. Incognito mode tab. We go over there. We paste this. And yeah.
So powerful, it makes a grizzly bear look weak. Most people are terrified of wolves, but they're looking at the wrong part of the forest. This isn't a person in a suit. It's a harpy eagle nightmare that teleports through the dense jungle.
Alright, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna put this in my notes. I'm gonna put this in my notes, and I'm gonna put in my notes document TayReese. I'm gonna name it as TayReese's description. Description, yeah. So what I'm gonna go ahead and have it do is write me a prompt for my descriptions when I give you the title to make me descriptions like this. So now what I'm gonna have AI do is give us a description of prompts. So we're gonna go to the top. We're gonna name it TayReese's description prompt. Alright, so yeah, so we're gonna go to here. We're gonna basically copy this, paste this here, and yeah, so we have everything we need. So we just give it the title, and it's gonna make us the whole description. But yeah, but I'm gonna see y'all later on, bro, for the next video, and yeah, for day 2. So the stream is now ending, and I'm gonna show y'all the short again, and you can see that there's a 5 million view short right here, and this is commentary, by the way. It's so fucking easy to go viral.
Harpy Eagle, the undisputed heavyweight champion of the sky. You've seen eagles before, but nothing like this. Meet the Harpy Eagle, the undisputed heavyweight champion of the sky. First off, these things are massive.
He went viral because of his hook. So you see right here, 71 videos. You see 37K subscribers. You can see started November 14th, 2024, 37K subscribers, 71 videos, 6 million views. We look for outliers like this. Outliers like this on smaller channels. That means we have a low entry to barrier. That means we have room for us to go viral too. So yeah. So that's what we're looking for, but I'm gonna be out, chat. I'm gonna be out, and this stream is now ending, but I'm gonna see y'all again tomorrow. And I'm gonna show y'all again, so that is short.
Eagles before, but nothing.
Was no hard editing, and it went viral. 5 million views.
Dive bomb their prey with 300 pounds of force. Subscribe for more. Stand free now.
It was a CTA behind it, but yeah, but that's crazy. I'm gonna subscribe to it. I'm gonna send myself this channel. Yeah, we got a lot of these great nieces for y'all if y'all need them, but yeah, I'm gonna be out there. I'm out. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully we got a push. Alright, so I'm gonna engage with it off my other accounts, and yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go to my other accounts and engage with it.
There is one only bird.
Yeah, so we're just staying consistent. Even when we see flops, it's fine.
With a grip so powerful, exact same size.
And there's channels that went viral with this shot. I'm gonna show y'all proof. So, proof of concept. So what we're gonna do is go to here. Proof that they just had a man in low supply, and this lower channels are basically pulling in hella millions of views. You see right here, smaller channels are pulling in hella views. Oh yeah, another fucking guru. Oh yeah, another coach. Coach. Guru? Oh, child, we got another fucking guru over here, bro. Gurus.
My name is Mr. BMG.
Fucking gurus. Coaches. Alright, so fake gurus, yeah. 22 million views. Alright, so you can see that he's using literally CapCut for that. But yeah, you see that there's channels right here, 2.9 million views. Bro, and he's using his arrows, yeah. You can see the hook.
While this man was paddleboarding at sea and beneath his board, the moment he saw this man...
You know how he starts it off like with his hook with, while this man was doing this, and then that's called, we want to start off hooks off just like that. And then we go towards the end. Yeah, usually you have CTAs, but yeah. So you can see that there's a smaller channel right here. 83K subscribers, 68 videos. We look for smaller channels that's not view gel, but it's pulling consistent views like this. So most popular, consistent views like this. 7 million. It needs to be consistent views. They can't be 20K or 30K view gel. Like they gotta all mostly have millions. For it to be as consistent, they gotta all be going viral. That means adding man a little supply. It means having man in the market enough for us to go viral for it, too. But yeah. But I'm out though. I'm gonna see y'all next stream. But yeah. We out. I'm gonna fuck with y'all, chat. We out though. This shit was lit, bro. On my G-Razor was.